Okay, so the first thing that I want you to do is you're going to put your name up here on the paper, and then you're also going to put your teacher code right here. Please do that now. The next thing that you're going to do is I want you to circle the types of lines, so both the lines and shapes that Mondrian used in his painting. So what did we talk about and what did you see in his paintings that Mondrian typically uses? There are 4 that we have circled. There's the horizontal line, there's the vertical line, then we have the square, and lastly we have a rectangle. So those are the 4 that we should have circled. Now the next thing that I want you to do is you're going to flip your paper over like this. And what we're going to do is take out our rulers. So you'll have a ruler at your table, and there are different ways to do this. So the first thing I want to do, and I'm going to come around and check, is I want you to have your pencil in your drawing hand, whether it's in this hand or this hand. Hold the pencil in your drawing hand and then hold the ruler in your other hand, and try to do that now. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do is, if you are a lefty is somebody who has their hand, the pencil in their left hand. And their left hand, when you put your hand down, makes an L shape. If you're a righty, you will have a backwards L. So that's how you know which one you are. If you are a lefty, you're going to have the ruler, you're going to hold it with your right hand. If the pencil is in your right hand, you're going to hold the ruler with your left hand. So please take a minute, and I want you to try to put your ruler vertically like that and have your hand in an L shape on your ruler. Good. The next thing I'm going to have you do is you're going to draw that straight line. So starting up at the top, you're going to draw a line down. And it's okay if it's wobbly at first. See, I don't do well with this hand. I'm practicing. But when I switch and I do my normal hand, and I do a straight line, I can do it really quick and really straight. So what I want you to do is practice your vertical lines. Remember, push all your weight down so the ruler doesn't move, and you draw a line, and you can always slide more and try to do your vertical lines. Okay? Have them close. Have them really far away. Whatever you think to make it easier on you. Try that first. The next thing that you're going to do is our horizontal lines. Now everybody gets to do the same this way. So when you do a horizontal lines, I always put my palm on the paper, and then I put my fingers on, almost like I'm playing a keyboard or typing. Okay? And so I hold the ruler that way. I spread my fingers. If my fingers are close, sometimes it doesn't help. Spreading helps. And what you're going to do is you're going to draw a line across. And then you move your fingers down, and you draw another line, and you move your fingers down. Draw another line, and keep practicing this. And see how many horizontal lines you can make. Maybe have your lines super close, or maybe have your lines really far away. Okay? Practice making some of those for me. Lastly, my challenge for you is I would like you to try to add some lines inside, like how Mondrian did. Do a line here in one of your rectangles, and instead of doing an entire line across, do only a little bit of a line. Maybe in another one, you decide to go down 2 squares, and then the next one you skip a square and you only do 1. And then maybe you draw a line here, and you draw a line here, and you keep making them smaller and smaller. This is what we're going to do in our final project, is we're going to draw our shape that we want, and then inside we're going to do a lot of vertical and horizontal lines. And you could keep going tinier and tinier if you want. You can keep it going and going, and then make a few of them in here. Maybe it's a little bit like this. You could even do a tiny one inside that ladder. You know, and you can have them a little off. It's up to you. So you can make it look like bricks then. And that's how you make bricks. But that's what we're doing today. Just practicing, okay? Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to practice to copy this shape that's the Mondrian, and I know it's difficult to see here because yours is black and white and the other one is in color, but what we're going to do first is we want to draw this straight vertical line. So using your ruler, you're going to draw, not in the middle of this square, you're going to draw the line closer to the left, and don't worry if it's not perfect. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to line up your ruler with the line here. So you can see I have it right here. And I'm going to put my pencil on and I'm going to draw the line across. So now we've got this square and we have this square. But we need to add in a few more lines. We're missing this one. So using your ruler, going up, you can see there's this tiny little line right here. Doesn't go all the way across, just a little bit. So we're going to do the same here. And then there's a little one right here too, right? So we're going to do a little one there, and if you make it a little bigger, it's okay. But this is floating. I need to do my last vertical line. So I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to do my last vertical line. And now we have copied here.